Welcome to our cooking show. My name is Tony Kavaliero and I'm gonna take you to a journey through the magical taste of Greece. Together we will travel, cook and see what Greek hospitality is all about. Our first stopover is Pilion and its recipe called Spetsofai. Pilion is a mountain in the southeastern part of Thessaly in central Greece, forming a hook-like peninsula between the Pagasetic Gulf and the Aegean Sea. This makes it the ideal place for summer vacations because of the wonderful beaches that surround it, an even better winter location because of the ski resorts at an altitude of 1550 meters at the highest point. Here you will find 40 traditional villages surrounded with hundreds of streams, a place worth visiting at any time of the year. In Greek mythology, Mount Pilion took its name from the mythical king Peleus, father of Achilles. Thessaly is well known for the rustic pork sausages, a great way to preserve meat during the winter period in the area that electricity only came in the late 1950s, together with a variety of peppers which are also called species, and this is where the name of the recipe originates from. Let's get to know the ingredients we're going to use for this recipe. Pork sausage. This pork sausage is a little bit spicy, made with pork and leeks. We're going to use three kinds of peppers. Red peppers, a little bit sweeter, green peppers, chili peppers. We're going to use garlic, we're going to use onion. We're also going to use some tomatoes that they preserved in the tomato juice because winter we cannot get tomatoes. White wine, olive oil, black pepper and salt. Okay, let's go cook now. Half the cooking is the preparation. We cut the green peppers, rough pieces. We don't have to cut them in fine pieces because it's a rustic recipe anyway. We just have to take the seeds out, cut them in rough, as we said, pieces. And we carry on doing the same for the red peppers. Take the seeds out again. Make sure that all these pieces of the peppers are almost the same size. It's good because they're all going to cook together at the same time. And of course the chili pepper. Now the chili pepper, as we all know, it is optional. You can put as much as you like, or you don't have to put it in at all if you don't eat spicy food. I love spicy food, so I think I'm gonna put quite a lot. And again, if you don't have this kind of chili peppers, you can use any other red pepper, or you can use the jalapeno or any other spicy pepper you have. For the garlic, I'm gonna use 2 or 3 cloves of garlic. Bang them a little bit with your knife. It's easy to skin them. Nice. And after we take the skins out, we're gonna chop them finely. We don't have to leave them into a big piece. Just like that. Put this on the side as well. And of course the onion. We don't have to finely chop them. Nice red onion will do. And let's go now for the main ingredient, which is the sausage. We cut it into nice rough pieces as well. It's a wonderful sausage, as you can see, with all the fat inside. The fat content is quite a lot, as we said, because this is a way to preserve these things, and of course they're slightly smoked. A good way to use the sausage for this recipe is to take it and blanch it, in other words, boil it and just throw it into boiling hot water. So it will take a little bit of the fat contents out, so we don't get all this in our plate. Okay, ready for the ingredients, let's go cook. Our water is boiling, it's ready to blanch the sausages. So we throw the sausages in the water. And at the same time we turn our pan on, let it get warm before we add the oil. We never add the oil inside the pan before, because the oil gets burnt, and then when the oil gets burnt we have no taste out of it. So what we have to do is get the pan warm. The minute we add the oil, then the oil takes the temperature of the pan straight away. As we said, just a few seconds, 30 seconds or so is enough just to melt a little bit the fat, and then that will be ready. Take the sausages out and we turn off the water. We don't need it anymore. We come to the pan. The pan must be nice and hot now. We add a little bit of oil, just a little bit, and we have the sausages. This is very quick and easy, almost like we do a stir fry. And we just let them take a little bit of color all around. We add the onions and the garlic. And we carry on cooking them for a few seconds, caramelizing the onions so they sweeten just a little bit. We don't have to burn them, because once you burn the onions or the garlic, then it becomes bitter. We don't want that to happen. Then we have all the peppers that we add inside the food, and we carry on with the same process, making sure again we don't burn any of the ingredients. We don't add any herbs or any spices. Everything we need is inside the sausage. So this is the taste that we want to give to our food. Time for the wine. We add a little bit of wine, and then we make sure that we scrap all the little things, the fatigues that they all stuck on the bottom of the pan. This is what gives the taste to the food. The alcohol evaporates straight away within the first 20 seconds. So what it gives us with is the taste of the grape. We add the tomatoes. The tomatoes, we can add them up whole, and then just break them up with a fork. Tomato paste will do the job as well if you don't have this kind of tomatoes in your kitchen. We melt the tomatoes roughly. Again, we don't have to make all the tomatoes into a pulp. And there comes the black pepper. And a little bit of salt. Not too much. We're going to season again at the end to adjust the seasoning because the sausage is quite salty. And what we do now is just let everything simmer just for a few seconds. Lower the flame, let it simmer just for a few seconds so everything can add together and all the ingredients bring out the taste that they're supposed to. Okay, our food is ready. The sausages are cooked, the peppers are all soft, and the sauce is all thickened and beautiful. Now it's time to serve it. The best way to serve a food like that is over a nice toasted bread, piece of bread, baked in a wood burning oven. And there we go. Serve it over the bread. Let this bread soak all the nice juices and sauces from our food. And we're ready to serve it. So our food is ready. Spetsofai. Every chef tests his food before they give it. Just lovely. Spetsofai from Iron Pillion. We hope to see you again in our next trip. Bon appetit.